So this is Edgar Chavez. Edgar runs Pura Vida Farm, which is a small organic farm in Fayetteville, Texas, about an hour outside of Austin. They're an organic operation. They grow heirloom vegetables as well as raise cattle. Now, despite the recent sort of demand and interest in local food, things are still pretty difficult for farms like Pura Vida, and Edgar here still has to use 3 separate channels to sell his goods in order to really make a profit and stay in business. So first, Edgar has to run a CSA, which is a wonderful institution, but it's hyper-local, and it's something that really only appeals to people that are driving distance from Edgar's farm and people that can afford the seasonal prepayment that the CSA requires. So Edgar also has to maintain a presence at all 3 of his farmers markets. These are also a great institution, but they only afford him speculative sales. They force him to compete with his fellow neighborhood farms, and they're a ton of work driving to and from these markets, unloading all of his equipment and putting it back in. So the last thing that Edgar does is he sells through the standard chains of wholesalers and distribution channels. The problem with this is that he does not net much of a profit at all. Sometimes he's only earning about 20 to 30 cents on the retail dollar. So it should be pretty obvious that all 3 of these channels for Edgar, it's exhausting, it's inefficient, it's incredibly difficult for him to get by using all 3 of these. So he has to be his own marketer, his own bookkeeper, his own broker. He has to remember to farm at some point between all of that. But just outside of Edgar's standard radius of distribution, there are tons of urban markets that are eager for his food. There are business centers, there are suburban neighborhoods, college campuses, business communities that would love his local, organic, sustainably made food. So if we had a way of connecting Edgar directly to these communities and having him sell directly to them and communicate directly to them, he would earn a greater profit, he'd be able to expand his borders, and we think that the secret to doing this is technology. Notice I put in secret there. So, is an online social marketplace that connects communities of people to their local food producers by allowing them to come together online. Yeah, Edgar found us back in December of 2012, signed on, he applied to work with us, and he began searching for communities in his area that he could post offers to and make sales of his food. So later that month, Edgar made his first offer to a community called Circle C Ranch, which is a suburban community right in Austin, about an hour away from him. He agreed to deliver directly to this community if he could sell 50 offers online at the price of $30. So after Edgar posted that offer on CitySprout, all of the CitySprout members of Circle C Ranch received an email detailing the offer. It included photography, it included a description of Edgar's farming practices. All 400 of them got that email. Now, if Edgar was able to sell all 50 of these, he would make more in 1 delivery than he made in 2 farmers markets. He sold out in less than a day, so he made another offer in 2 days later. He sold out of that in less than a day. So it was an incredible win, and now he delivers routinely and posts offers routinely to Circle C Ranch. So this has been a win-win for the community and for the farm. Circle C has found local, organic, sustainably raised food at a price that was almost half that of their closest organic retail store. And Edgar has found great demand. That's Edgar right now. You might be asking, how does the CitySprout community get started? This is how a CitySprout community gets started. Anybody can go onto citysprout.com, type in their zip, and find active CitySprout communities in their area. Once you're a member, you can invite other people via Facebook, email. In our pilot program in Austin, Texas right now, there are over 60 CitySprout communities, and that number's growing all the time. We've got 12 food producers that are using our program, and we've got more food producers coming on all the time. So why are food producers coming on us all the time? It's because we are solving all the pain points for the small farm. We're now taking care of Edgar's marketing, we're finding his consumers, we're doing his bookkeeping, and we're taking care of all of his sales transactions. So he can focus on what he does best.
How much do you get?
15%. So by bringing urban communities together and introducing them to their local farms, we've really stumbled on a surprising opportunity. which is the opportunity to reinvent the economy of local food. If you look at this, you'll see that since 1930, we've gone from almost 7 million farms in this country to just above 2 million, which is ironic given the recent interest in local food. So we're trying to arm these 2 million farms with the tools that they need to succeed, and in doing so, we are helping with social, economic, and environmental change. And we're showing the world that technology, not often considered a friend to small farm-to-table movement, is the secret to making sure we can all eat healthy, locally, and sustainably.